Hello, hello, hello lovely friends. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you my finished colored pictures for April and May 2025. I'm not a fast colorist, so it's 2 months, but it's not 40 pages or something. So let's see. Where shall I put this? My desk is always too small. So, Clara Margova. Magical Delights. I have the original one. Czech. I think it's Czech. This was out of print, and then there was the Magical Delight. It was out of print. Magical Delight is printed again. If you don't have it and you want it, it's there and you can order it. On her website and maybe on Etsy, there is a reprint. Mine is an old one. 2016, so it's 9 years old. Where is it? Here you are. Did this one in April. Albrecht Dürer for all the colored stuff. There is a little bit of glitter. Glitter stuff, you don't see it. There is glitter on the moon. Not too much, it's Wink of Stella, so it's just a little bit. Went over with a little bit of dry Albrecht Dürer and some polish, not too much. Acrylic black paint for the background. Nice and easy. Yeah, it's not my favorite book. But that's something you probably knew already. Symphony of Cute Animals. Kanoko Egusa. That is a favorite book. Maybe I can bring the camera down a little bit more. Finish the fox. I'm not often really happy with my colorings, but I am happy with this one. I did Holbein and watercolors in the background, and I went over it with pencil. It's not perfect, but I love it. This was so cute. The drawing was already cute, and yeah. I love the flowers, I love the fox, I love my colors. I'm really happy with it. Yeah. I love this book anyway. I don't like the paper, but I love the book. And there's a WIP that I started in a live stream. I worked on it a little. I did the other robin. I did more flowers. So now I have to work on the rest. Maybe I do it in a live stream, maybe in my own time, I don't know, but I will finish it, that's for sure. I love this book. I'm still thinking if I need another one, because I have so many books, but I love it. Mythographic Paradise. Mythography Paradise. I have the Dutch one. This doesn't have the perforations on the side. This is different paper, I think. I did the flamingos, Copics. All Copics, you can see Copics. No pencil, nothing, just a little bit of white Posca. And I did silver gel pen and a gold gel pen on the moon. I don't think the camera is picking that up, but that's okay. Yeah, I think it's not too much shading. The shading that is there in the leaves and in the flamingos, it's all done with the Copics. So, yeah, no pencil. Also done in April. This piece of paper won't stick. I started this in my latest live stream. It's done with Inktense and a little bit of Polychromos. I was planning to finish this in the weekend. Took out the pencils, put them in a bag. Took them with me, forgot the book, so it was not happening. Oh. Some people. Crystal Vogels, Ausmalrijer de Verwunschene Wold. Oh my gosh, my German is not that good. There is a WIP that I want to finish, but let's see. Where is my finished page? It's something with a boat. Seaford? No, that's not it. Verder back down. Here it is. Started it in the live stream, finished it in my own time. It's Brute Furnace Square, little bit of ink for the clouds in the background. The water is pencil, and a little bit of the white is a little bit of Posca. Yeah, really happy with it. I think it's a nice, bright, happy page. It's cute. Love the little ducky. I did Spectrum Noir glitter ink on the fish, but I don't think, and some in the water with blue. Here's some blue. I can see it, but maybe if I turn up the light, that you, oh my gosh, it's moving. No, I don't think you can see it. I'm so sorry. I have a little flashlight somewhere. Somewhere there's a flashlight. But it's not there today. So you have to believe me that there is orange glitter on the fish. It's a really nice shine, but the camera's not picking it up. Leon's Journey, Kanoko Egusa, the latest book. I love this book. Finally, I finished the first page. Prismacolors. There is light blue in the background. It's all pencil, except for a little bit of white Posca around the snowdrops. And some lines here in the tulips. I like it. I'm so happy with this page. It's so nice and bright, but not too bright. I like my strawberries. I like my tulips, my hyacinth or bluebells, whatever you call them. I like my Leon. It's my ginger. Yeah, really happy how this turned out. I can tell you, there's a WIP in here. Needs a lot of work, but it will be done. Mysteria, Anastasia Ellie Koldreva. Somewhere in my head, I have the idea of finishing this book. But it's probably a dream. But with a finished page, I'm a little closer. So, started this in a live, finished it. It's done with Holbein. She is a little bit darker than you think on the screen. She's a little bit, yeah, she is darker than it looks. Holbein for the face and the hair, and the leaves and flowers. The purple is watercolor, the green is watercolor, the blue is acrylic paint, and that was really boring when I did it, so I used a Lavinia stamp and white ink and did the little flowers around, and I think that helped. That made it more softer. It helped the softness of the page. So, Wild Dream by Emmanuelle Collin. The Collage Wild are the small ones. Same paper, same artist, same binding. This is a A4. Clairefontaine paper, 250 grams, so really nice paper. 15 pages, 2 of each, so 30 in total. Brut van a square and the macarons. Distress ink, I think oxide, distress oxide, and a stencil for the background. Again, she is a little darker than you think, and I look at the eyes, they are blue with a little hint of green. What do you think of that? Aren't they amazing? I like them. I'm so happy with this page. I love my roses, I love the girl, I love the background, so yeah, happy with this one. And this paper is pretty good. You can even use watercolors if you don't use too much water. Just be very easy on the water and you can use watercolors. And you can always also use, you know, I bought 53 colors, pan pastels. Flowers, leaves, pan pastel, just a little bit here, but on the face and hair I also used a little bit of pencil, and on the vines in the leaves, but the rest is all pan pastel. I love it. So this book, you can do pencil, watercolors, maybe markers because it's single-sided, but because it's very thick paper, I think it will use a lot of ink from your marker, so think about that. Finally, Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Again, I have the Dutch version. That's called Verhalen uit het Bosrijk. Let's see. I finished a WIP. What's this one? A little bird. And this is colored with a lot of pencils that just were on my desk, so a little bit of Prisma, a little bit of Poly, a little bit of Pablo, all pencil, nothing else. The ground, all pencil. I didn't want to do a whole blue sky, so this is it. I'm not doing anything else. I think it's good the way it is. Let's see. I finished more. I finished this one. I started this in a live too, a long time ago. It's colored with Prisma, and I used a little bit of Pablo. The background is Artisa gouache. I was thinking of doing a little bit of splattering, but then it goes everywhere and I don't want it. There's a little bit of stickles on the wings. And there's a little bit of white Posca here and there. I think it's cute. And I finished a little face in here. That was also a WIP. If I can find her. Where is she? Give me a second. I need to find a lady. No, that's not her. That's another one. Here she is. This was a WIP for quite a long time. She was just on the other side. Face and leaves and everything, Prismacolors, and the hair I did with Pablo's. No gel pen, nothing. Or maybe one little gold thingy here, but the rest of it, it's all pencil. I didn't want to do a background. I think she's lovely as she is. I'm happy with her, so that's good. I'm happy with it. So, yeah. More pages done. What's next? Work in progress. Work in progress. This one. Watercolors. In this book. It's also by Emanuele Collins, called Adelia. Clairefontaine paper. They say you can use paint, markers or stifts, what you call it, pencil. This one used watercolors. They work pretty good. You have to let it dry in between layers. It's not finished, needs more work. But I will work on it. I'm happy with it so far. I need to do another layer on her face because I want it darker, like the neck. I want the hair to be a little darker. I'm happy with my flowers, so that's good. I did just one layer in the background, some sand and some water, so I will work on that. And in here I also started a face with Pastel. And when I was working on it, I thought, well, I think it's the same paper as the Wild Dream, because the laydown of the Pastels was the same. So I think it's the same paper. So I will work on this page with Pastel because I love my Pastel, especially the new colors for the face, the more colors there. So yeah, love it. Then in this book, Tales from Atlantis, I have the Dutch one again. There's two WIPs that I started with my Harmonious pencil from Castle Art. So this is one that I started, I have to work on. This is the other one that I started in a live stream. I have a little accident and I was making shooting stars. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. So I've already worked a little bit on it. I have to do a little bit more on the water, and that's going in the hair. That is just a tiny different color. This is a little bit more blue and this has a little bit of green in it. So I will work on that and try to finish it. I'm still the shooting stars. Oh my goodness. And then in the Flight of the Fancy, Camilla D'Erico. I'm so looking forward. I think this month a new book with the cats will come. Normally I don't pre-order, but that one I did because I didn't want to wait. I want it. So I hope it goes well. I'm working on this for ages. I'm slowly getting there. That background, I love it, but it's so much work. I'm doing all those little honeycombs with 4 colors. So yeah, but I'm getting there. I like the bees. I have to do a little bit more shading on some of them. I have to do a little bit more on the hair and a little bit more shading on the face. But I think the blue eyes and the blue, whatever it is, shirt or shawl or whatever, they are nice against all the yellow. So I will work on that. And there is another one, this one, that I need to finish. Again, also a little bit more shading on the face. And then a little more background, but yeah, I will work on it. And then, you know, I like to do other stuff as well. It is coloring, but something else. I was making little ATC cards, artist training cards. I used stamps from Il Zoekstra. I did watercolor backgrounds and color pencil coloring. So here is an owl, otters, turtle. You can, I think, like this. Bunny and a fox. The background watercolors is Daniel Smith, and I used the granulated colors, especially the blue one. Look, the green one. It's one color. Can you see how it's separating when you use it? I love it. There is a new set of granulating watercolors from Kansai Tambi. There was already one, I don't have it. But now there's a second set, and I saw the colors of the second set, and they are wow! So, you know, sometime soon, I think, that will end up on my desk. I'm pretty sure they will end on my desk. And I like to try things, and I bought colored paper, blue and green. You know I like tan paper, and this is not the same quality. It was much cheaper, but I wanted to try color on coloring paper. And I thought blue with a blue rose, putting it on a card, little sentiment on here, happy birthday, or hope you feel better, something like that. I did with Pablo's. I love it. And this is the cream paper, and I did poppies also with Pablo's. Some people do poppies red. Normally I do. This time I wanted to do them orange. So I did orange poppies. Yeah, I love it. Fun to do. And the last thing I want to show you, you know, I was a beader. I didn't touch my beads for a long time, but when we were rearranging my room, I came across all those lovely beads, and I thought, I had trouble with my hands, that's why I stopped beading. I thought, when I try and do a little bit at a time, maybe I can do it. And I did. After this, I had a inflamed finger, but it's all good now. So I made a necklace. It was like a bead along on Facebook. So first you made the earrings, and then every week there was a little part of the pattern for the necklace. So first you started with this, and then with the Swarovski stones, and then you did the necklace. And then when it was finished, I thought, well, when I have a necklace and I have earrings, I need a bracelet. So I used the same parts of the necklace, same stone, and well, I turned it into a bracelet. And I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I did some beading. The necklace and the bracelet, they have a magnetic clasp. I want to say to you, if you have jewelry with a magnetic clasp, and you want to open it, never pull. Slide it like that. So don't pull it, slide, and your magnets will go along much longer. So I won't bother you any longer. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Maybe till next time. Bye for now.